From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep with the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season, because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
Mahomes firing complete.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
He finds his man, complete. That's Stanley. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. To throw, it's Mahomes.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a third down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it, because 4 for 4 already, I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on third down. I'd say that he learned from his costly red zone pick earlier in the game, because this time he puts the throw away from where any defender can make a play on it. Unfortunately, he also sailed it over his intended target, and that doesn't work out well either.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Now a first carry here for Robinson.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense, because they've got them pinned down deep, and on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Boy, somehow, someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball overthrown. And that's one you've got to be able to hit on.
Ritter throwing on third down. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
On play action, here's Ritter. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
First down, here's Ritter. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. This defense for the Chiefs, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Ready.
We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Down. Slide 2. Red cycle.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. His throw incomplete. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
And I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll run again here with Robinson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Ritter will set up to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So on 4th down, Ritter heads to the sideline. Younghoe Koo gets set for the Atlanta field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Koo knocks this one through the post. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Now a throw here to his running back, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why, what we just saw. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They give them a gain of 37. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, 43. You got to go right.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Here we go, finish the game.
Mahomes now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Hurry, hurry.
And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. Ritter has it knocked down. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And his drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rip, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Right, right. Right. Ready?
Ritter from the gun. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To the air again, it's Ritter. This one into the hands of Pitts.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. This pass is caught by London. Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Mahomes now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run good for 24 yards. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On first down, Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Second and a couple.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
Okay, ready? Hey, red. Black duck. Black ultra. Red, yellow. Fuse, yellow. On the ball.
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz.
As time expires in the first half.
And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Offense was moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Ritter. And incomplete on the deep ball. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he is caught. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And a Falcon first down.
Handoff now to Robinson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 25 yards that time.
Good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Yellow. Attack.
Now Mahomes. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Mahomes firing complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find the answers, and they've got to find them quick.
15. Hey, 43, 15. Yellow. Attack.
Mahomes now on first down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco headed right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Motion man is Schwartz. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Robinson. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 3rd and short, Ritter. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Falcons.
Ready?
Robinson up the middle. Room here to run. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 68 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. On 1st down, Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. So nothing doing there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, Ritter. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Mahomes. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now here's Mahomes.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
Touchdown! Travis Kelsey with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year.
And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Throwing now is Ritter. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's Ritter.
They'll roll him out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the 2nd half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Ritter.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last two snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Ritter looking to throw it here.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
Ritter will throw for it.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll come up. First and 10 here.
Yellow. Let's get it. Let's go.
Mahomes.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Clark Phillips has got it.
And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Now Ritter to throw on first down.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Red, cycle. Field, black. Grill, green. Hut, hut.
Back to the air on second down. Here's Ritter again.
And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Right, 97. Shot, 17.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Ready, set.
And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this 3rd down.
Red. Ready.
Working from the gun, Ritter. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Let's go.
First down, Atlanta.
Green jack. Hut, hut.
Ritter from the gun.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 5-yard
and touchdown. And the Falcons are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57.
One final try for Mahomes.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And this win was impressive, Charles. And look, they were honest with us this week. They had this game circled on the calendar for quite a while, coming in and taking down the reigning Super Bowl champions.
And you and I both know from experience that having the title reigning Super Bowl champs is a blessing, but a curse when the next season begins, right? Because everyone circles that game on their schedule. They can't wait to come in and play, and they